How do you how do you keep your Facebook page engaged? Today, I'm going to work with you and show you 7 quick and easy ways that you, as a real estate agent, can use to get more engagement on your Facebook business page. You guys have been asking me, how do I get people to actually talk to me? How do I get people to engage with me? How do I get people to respond to my posts? And there are a lot of different things that you can do. But today we're going to talk about 7 very specific ones that work pretty much all the time. And as always, if you want my notes, type send the list in the comments below, and I will send you the list of all 7 of these. And for right now, we're going to actually walk through all 7 of these. But who am I? I'm Christina with Leads and Leverage, and I help real estate agents create more time, make more money, and enjoy the journey. Clearly, the first couple seconds of this live stream without audio threw me off for a second. I apologize for that, you guys. So hopefully you've held through if you're watching this in replay. All right, so there are 7 quick and easy things that you can do as a real estate agent that will get you more engagement on your Facebook business page. 7 quick and easy. Let me pull this up so I can go over them with you. When you have an active and thriving Facebook business page, you're going to have an active and thriving real estate business. It's going to take time to make that happen. But let's face it, with the way everything's going on social media, you have to be not just on social media, you have to be social on social media. So I'm going to give you some hacks, 7 ways that you can use different things so that you don't have to constantly be creative and constantly coming up with things. There's 7 ways. We're gonna start with the first one. Here's the first one. And this one is this one works all the time, So you need to find, I'll explain find in a minute, or take a funny picture and post it with the words, caption this. See what people put on there. Engage with them as they respond to it. And as everybody who comments and captions something, make sure that you respond to each one of them. Now, when I say find or snap a funny picture, take a picture of your cat or your dog doing something funny. Take a picture of a funny position that one of your kids is in. One of my kids, even now, I find him in some of these funny positions, but he's a voracious reader, and he was always reading upside down in a pretzel. He was always in weird shapes when he was reading. And so I would take those pictures and put them on Facebook. Now, this was my personal profile, but you can actually do this on your business page and say, does anyone else have a kid that does this? Or does anyone else have a cat that does this? Does anyone else have a dog that does this? Has anybody else seen this, etc.? That's where the viral comes from when you share things like that. So say caption it, say, can anyone else relate, etc. So find or take a funny picture. Now, when I say find, if you find a picture on Facebook or anywhere else, it doesn't matter where it is. If you did not take it, it's not your picture. So you would need to share that picture using the share button or using copying it to the link where you find it. You cannot upload it yourself. It is not yours to do so. So go out and take pictures. In fact, this month, our Leads and Leverage members don't know it yet, but one of the big challenges we're having a 21-day challenge on gathering a bunch of local photos so that we can use them on our Facebook business pages and our Instagram pages. So if you're a Leads and Leverage member, you just got a sneak hint into what we're going to be doing for this month's 21-day challenge. So you might be able to start the challenge ahead of time. Not going into the details. If you are not a member, you can actually join us in the vault. The link is above or in the comments or so. It's in the description. You can join us and you can be a part of this challenge as well. Number 2, get yourself in front of a new audience by tagging other business pages. Now, there are parameters in all of this. One of the things you need to do is you need to make sure that if you're going to tag another business page, that you have a legitimate reason for tagging them. Otherwise, you will be marked as a spam page and shut down by Facebook. So what do I mean by this? If you're taking pictures, like number one, and you take pictures at a business or around several other businesses, or say you go for coffee and there's a couple other businesses around you that have Facebook business pages, just tag it and say, I was here, tag them. I went to this store, I did that. But you want to make sure that when you're tagging, it's legitimate. Now, this is not people, we're talking about pages. So we're going to tag other business pages every time you go anywhere. For example, today is day one of the 3-day. We have a street fair, Taste the Coeur d'Alenes, and Art on the Green. It's huge here every single year. And as a real estate agent, if I currently had a local business page that I was running for my business, I would absolutely be tagging. As I'm meeting different vendors on the streets, I would be tagging and sharing posts of this activity on my business page. I would be live streaming this event from my business page. But get yourself in front of their audiences by tagging their pages, whatever you're doing. If you're running through the bank, tag the bank page. If you are having coffee somewhere or a restaurant, tag those pages and be there. Okay. Number 3, once in a while, tell your fans that you love and appreciate them. In fact, don't just tell them, show them by giving them gifts of appreciation. When you reach different milestones on your page, do different things for them. You can do live streams like what I'm doing and help them, give them stuff. You can do live streams from other businesses. You can actually do giveaways. One of the things that we always did, this was not on our, well, we did do it on our Facebook business page, but we couldn't push it out because there weren't ads back then. What we would do is we would go to a local frozen yogurt shop and get free frozen yogurt passes or whatever you want to call it. And we would also do it with local coffee drive-through places. We would get free passes and we'd give those away. And so it was awesome because we would give those away every time something was something happened or we wanted to appreciate them, to let people know that we appreciate them. So tell your fans, keep saying friends, and I keep saying friends instead of friends and fans, but tell your fans that you love them and appreciate them and show them. Show them that. Give them something. It can be, like I said, a froyo thing, a coffee thing. It can be an event. It can be free information, like not like here's how to get buy a house, but like give them an inside scoop on something. Share an event with them, whatever it is, but do something to show them that you appreciate them. Number 4, engage with your audience on a personal level. This is not the place to separate personal from business. People buy from people. They don't buy from companies. So here's the thing. You need to share a personal passion of yours. It builds social connection, which builds trust. So what are you passionate about? Are you someone who really likes Habitat for Humanity or the local Humane Society or your local food bank, or you're part of a church ministry that goes out and does things that you like to share, or you support an orphanage, or you are doing a fun run for muscular dystrophy, or I'm trying to think of all the possible things that you're doing. Show people what you're passionate about. If you have a personal reason why you're a part of any of those things, share it, show it, connect with people on a personal level. It is really important that they know you personally. A lot of you guys know that we've adopted 4 boys over time. A lot of you guys know that we have traveled in our RV for a year and a half. A lot of you guys know that we like to support orphanages. A lot of you guys know that we have adopted cats and dogs. So it's like, those are all things that are a part of me and resonate with some of you guys. So when you have to share your personal, you have to share especially stuff that's related to things that people can get behind and people can engage with. All right, number 5, right? So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 5. So don't use link shorteners like Bitly in your posts. I know that there are experts and gurus out there telling you to track the stuff and get those in there, but here's the problem with that. Here's the problem. People don't know you, like you, or trust you yet. You will get a much higher, like almost 100% higher click-through rate if you reveal the entire link. So people like to see where they're being taken. People are taken to fake news sites. They're taken to scam sites. You need to show them the full link. So if you're going to use a link in a post that you put on Facebook, you need to include the entire link. Do not bit.ly it. Do not shorten it. Do not tiny URL it. Okay. You are working on building trust. So be fully transparent. You can still get the stats on the other end. It is not worth the loss of click-throughs to see what people are doing in Bitly. So it is not worth it. So it is also not worth it the way Facebook looks at that. They look at it like if people aren't clicking, they're like, ooh, this must not be a site that we can or a page that we can trust. And they don't like Bitly. So please use your full URL. So don't use a link shortener, use the entire URL. Number 6. Follow and engage with influencers in your niche. What do I mean? Connect with locals and local pages that are active on Facebook. There are even connect with local groups that are active on Facebook. In our area, there are all kinds of shop and swap or buy and sell groups. There is a group called Crazy Love where they just help people. There are groups called North Idaho Foodies where people like engage with all the different, they share all the different places that they've eaten and recommend, etc. There are groups, I'm trying to think of, there are groups like, shoot, I just lost some of the groups. There are all kinds of groups. Oh, there's tons of theater groups. There's like audition groups. And then there's, I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but the point is, and then there's photographer pages. Then there's local, like we have our Chamber of Commerce is active, our fire districts and our police stations. They're all active on Facebook. So follow and engage with them in your area. That means if they have something that would be relevant to your people, share it to your page and tag them. If you have something that would be relevant to their people and not a sales pitch, if you have something that would be relevant to them, share it to them. We have a page in our area that we've created that it's a page, not a group, and it's just all the different things to do in North Idaho. And we just constantly are sharing things to that page. And we get people who are constantly asking, hey, we're doing this fundraiser for this. Can you share it? Absolutely. We're doing this for that. Can you share it? Absolutely. Engage with people, engage with influencers, people who are active on Facebook and have active Facebook business pages and groups. Use those, engage with those, interact with them. Number 7. Number 7 is kind of easy. It's really fun. But you have to do it the right way. Post funny pictures, memes, and jokes because sometimes humor gets the most attention. It just does. It does. So use it, leverage it. But here's how you would do that. If you can't create something of your own, then you need to go and find funny sources, funny pages that have funny things, and then click that share button and share it to your page. You're going to get traction from these. It's called viral. They're called viral posts. And if they're funny and engaging, people are going to respond to them and you get the benefit of it. Yes, you're sharing it from another page. They get the benefit from the share, but you get the benefit from the likes, the comments, and the shares from your page. That's great. You want that engagement. Now, why would you want, why does it matter how much engagement you get on your page? Because that is the key factor that Facebook looks at to know whether your page is legit and your ads. If your page is not considered legit and engaging by Facebook, guess what? Your ads are going to cost you more money, flat out, plain and simple. It's going to be harder for you to get out into the ad algorithm if Facebook thinks your page is not up to snuff. And how many pages are up to snuff? Well, let me tell you, when I look at the pages to watch in my Facebook analytics compared to my page. So I have like 15 or 16 pages, maybe 15 to 20 pages that I follow that are in my demographic or in my niche or whatever that I follow. And I make sure my engagement is light years beyond their engagement. Why? Because I get free traffic, cheap ads, free relevant page likes. I get a lot of free stuff and Facebook keeps pushing stuff out. So you need to be using these things from funny pictures in front of new audiences by tagging other pages, appreciating your fans, engaging on a personal level, not using link shorteners, following and engaging with influencers in your local area, posting funny pictures, memes, and jokes. You need to do all 7 of these, not all at once. Start with 1. Set up a schedule. So set up a schedule that every Monday I'm going to do number 1. Every Tuesday I'm going to do this. Every Wednesday I'm going to do that. Set that up and then reuse some of your content. Not too soon, but if you take pictures, you can reuse them every month or 2 because it's new stuff and not everybody sees it. So really a great way to leverage your time and your focus and energy. Steve says, what about a super long IDX brochure search links and an IDX drip ad? Okay, ads are different. You're going to put the link in there. You have to reveal the actual link anyway, but you can shorten it, but not with a bit.ly. You need to have the real link in there. But an ad is a little bit different beast, but you're still going to reveal the original link, not a bit.ly link. All right. So, Barry, if you didn't get the notes yesterday, it's probably because once you unsubscribe from Ribbit, our messenger bot, you have to go in and resubscribe again. So if you ask for notes and you didn't get them via messenger, it's probably because you have to resubscribe. And once you unsubscribe, I don't know that if you can resubscribe. It's kind of funky how that works, but go into your Facebook Messenger and check on there. Hi, Shannon. Hi, you guys. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. These are the 7 ways that definitely you'll want to use to engage on Facebook. I'm sending them to you via Messenger, or Ribbit is. So send the list. Just type the comments below. I'll send it to you via Messenger. You got to go over to Messenger and you got to do exactly what Ribbit says, which is for this one, he says to type gimme, gimme in the Messenger comment. And so in Messenger, and then you should get that the notes from me. And they're not a PDF download. They are literally just, I typed them into Messenger and he's sending them over to you. All right, you guys, 7 quick and easy things real estate agents can do to get more engagement on their Facebook business page. And if you want to make sure that you are moving forward and part of our challenges every single month, join us inside the vault. The link is somewhere in the description. Come join us because Monday we're going to start our brand new challenge and we're going to be it's always about leads. And that means you have to build an audience and engage the audience and put them into your list. So that's what we will be doing next week, starting next week inside Leads and Leverage. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day.